Welcome back to my Resident Evil 4 HD playthrough on PS3. I don't know what type of fucking intro is this, but hello! My name's Jay. I didn't know what else to do for the intro. I wanted to spice it up. I started noticing I was saying what's going on, guys, a little bit too. What's going on? Hi. If you're just joining us, my name is Jay. Today is August 8th. Yeah, August 8th, 2012. 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon. This is usually my favorite time to start recording. Lately, I have not had the luxury to record at this time in the afternoon because in the afternoon, that's when I'm most productive, to be honest, and that's when I try and knock these out. But lately, I have not had that luxury. It's either really early in the morning, which I'm still on summer vacation, by the way, so I'm not used to that, or it's really late at night, which I did record a session before, but that got fucked up. I will explain that later in this session. But anyway, as I promised, let me put the fucking controller down. I don't know why I was running around like that at the start. Yeah, there's two things that I want to talk about before I start the session, guys. As I promised, last video I wanted to explain what that abrupt ending was about, and also there's one other thing that I just want to talk about real quick, serious issue. So first thing, let me stop clapping. I'm fucking a little bit hyper, just had some tea. It kinda has a lot of sugar in it, so I'm a little bit pumped right now. Shut up, Jay. First thing, the reason why I cut off the ending of the last video abruptly was partially because of the fact that you guys probably know by now that I can talk and ramble on for about like 15-20 minutes, and by the end of that, really none of it makes sense. I try and make up for that, or try and patch that, so to speak, by putting in annotations on the YouTube videos, because I always do watch over the videos, make sure the quality is good, make sure that everything in general is good, that nothing fucked up with my recorder or my sound recorder here, Audacity, which I use. But I had to end it because I was literally talking for like an extra 15-20 minutes for an outro, and by the end of it, none of it made sense, and really, you would only hate me more if you already hate me. Now, excuse me, I'm sorry about that. But that was only part of it. The other part was, you see, at the time that I recorded that session, about 2 to 3 days prior, I had just bought a game. The name of that game being Diablo 3. I know, there's a lot that everybody has to say about that game, including me, but that'll be for a whole nother video. That'll actually be the first game I review for this channel, which I will get that done before the summer is over. At least I will try my best to. And what had happened was, at the end of the last session, I was just like suggesting this game like crazy. I was recommending it. I was praising the shit out of this game because honestly, I loved Diablo when I was first trying it, when I was first playing it. I really loved the game. I was hooked. And I was like, yeah, guys, you gotta play this game, guys. Oh my god, scratching and shit. And what had happened was, anybody remember that show? What had happened was, by the time it came to upload that last part of the video, or the last part of the session, I hated Diablo 3. So there was no way I was going to upload that to you guys praising this game and everything when I don't even have the same opinion about what I said anymore. So that was one thing, and I had to cut that out. I hope you at least enjoyed the music I put in there at first. That is from the Catherine OST, side note. If you've never played Catherine, you need to play it. If you never listened to the soundtrack of Catherine or never downloaded it, you need to download it because it's a great fucking soundtrack. I'm telling you right now. So that's one thing. And secondly, on a more serious note, today is August 8th, like I said, a little more than 2 weeks ago at this point now. There's been a horrible incident that I'm sure everybody has heard of and everybody is aware of by now. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm referring to the Aurora shooting for The Dark Knight Rises, which came out July 20th for the midnight premiere. If you don't know, or if you forgot somehow, just a little backdrop, pretty much this man showed up to the midnight premiere of The Dark Knight Rises in Colorado, to a movie theater in Colorado, and started literally murdering people. I believe from when I first read the story, I have not been keeping up with it because I do not do well with stories like this, literally. I believe he killed over a little over 10 people and injured about 60 to 70 others. There were reports from the hospital literally saying that they had gotten people coming into the hospital from ages of 3 months old, 3-month old babies to, 40, 50-year-old people coming into the hospital from that night. And I just wanted to publicly send out my thoughts and prayers to everybody, every victim, everybody affected by that horrible shooting, that horrible incident, because the reason why I don't do so well with stories like this in general, like I know there's a lot of fucked up shit that happens in our world, and literally, you guys know, we hear more fucked up shit. It seems like more and more every year. Like, you guys know, in 2012 alone, there has been like some really fucked up shit already. Like, for example, the zombie quote unquote incident where the man ate another man's face off in Miami. So that's just an example. But I know there's a lot of stuff like that that goes on in the world, and I'm aware of it. But when it comes to lives that are literally stolen away from people, lives that are stolen away from family members, from friends, from parents, from, stuff like that literally breaks me down inside, because it's just horrible to think about. Because if you put yourself in that type of situation, or yourself in those type of shoes, like, imagine those people who died that day. These people were just trying to go watch a movie. Can you imagine that you wake up the next morning and you find out that your best friend, your brother, your sister, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, or anything like that was shot and killed just for going to see a movie at the movie premiere of The Dark Knight Rises? Can you imagine something like that? Can you imagine how much your life would change afterwards? I myself went to The Dark Knight Rises premiere in New York on July 20th with 3 other of my friends, and stuff like this is just really hard to believe. Going to the movies, honestly, is one of my favorite things to do right now, and it always will be. I love the experience of going to the movies, but now, I have not been to a movie since, but now, every time I go, it's going to be always this thought in the back of my head, and always like this cautious attitude, like this alert form that I'm going to, that I'm going to be taking just because of this, because some idiot or some freaking psychopath wants to come into a movie theater and start shooting the place up for really no good reason. So, I'm not going to say any more on that note, because like I said, I really can't handle it. It's sad. Again, my thoughts and prayers go out to everybody who were affected by that incident. I am truly sorry, and God bless you. May, get all the help you can. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying anymore. Oh boy, people just stay safe. Really, YouTube. That's all I'm trying to say, is just, please, just try and stay safe. There's a lot of fucked up shit going on in our world, You never know. So, I'm going to start this session on that note. Yeah. Oh, boy. Fucked up shit, man. Fucked up shit just for going to see a movie. But, this is where I left off fucking last time. I remember. I was all like, yeah, it's gonna be a hard start for next session, because check this out, right? This is not literally, it probably is one of the more difficult parts in this game. See that cage right there? That's so obviously there, and you see that chest in the middle? See, I'm gonna have to go in there and get this chest, and what's gonna happen is the cage is gonna drop, and an enemy is gonna start dropping down on the side of it, including the fucking dude who was blind in the prison cell, if you remember earlier, the Wolverine dude with all the claws and shit, basically. So I'm trying to fucking do this part. Fuck. What I would usually do is grab the flash grenade so everybody around will be blind, but they don't want to get me through that, I assume. So here we go. This is what I'm gonna do. Son of a bitch. Arrows fucking hurt, man. Fuck! Come on, come on, come on. Blow, 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 blow. I don't have all this time in the world. Look at this, man. Fuck. This is not. This. Motherfucker. Don't start shooting. No, thank you. Where the fuck did that come from?